Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel Ocean, and I want to tell you about the Bowen Technique. I'm a physiotherapist and an osteopath, and I have been doing the Bowen Therapy since 2010, and I've been teaching this method for 6 years. I'm also an experienced yoga teacher, and I have created the manual aesthetic therapy, Bella Mimica. My life path is healing and teaching. The Bowen Technique is a gentle, holistic, effective, and safe manual therapy. Holistic because we consider body as a whole. All parts of the body are connected and influence on each other. Also in practice, we can observe unity of body, mind, and emotions. Bowen moves are gentle, so this therapy is safe. Treatments looks inconspicuous, but they are effective because it's a message, not a massage. Let me give you an example what I mean. When you use a TV pilot and you want to change a channel, you don't need to press appropriate button firmly, but you need to know what button you should press. The same here. Our touch is information for the nervous system. Tom Bowen didn't have a formal medical background, but he was interested in anatomy and healing. He created a new way of manual treating. His first patient was his wife, and he helped her a lot with asthma. Later, he started to help efficiently colleagues from work and a football team. News about great effects of his therapy were spread, and he opened his clinic in Geelong in 1957. His work was his mission, and he treated even 60 patients per day. Tom Bowen was a master of minimalism. He showed that less is more when he could do sessions lasting only 5 or 10 minutes, and it was enough to have good results. Bowen never documented his technique. Instead, 6 students could observe his work. Among them were chiropractors, masseurs, and an osteopath. One of them was Ozzy Wrench, one of these students. After Tom Bowen's death, Ozzy and his wife Elaine established the Bowen Therapy Academy of Australia. The first training took place in Perth, in Australia. Later, there were trainings in English-speaking countries like New Zealand, USA, UK. Nowadays, there are Bowen therapists in almost whole Europe and some Asian and South American countries. In Vietnam, Now there is only one Bowen therapist, Nadia Radionycheva, who is my friend, my student, and an organizer of Bowen trainings. Nadia is also a master teacher in Pilates and a founder of Pilates House Hanoi. Join us and be first Vietnamese Bowen therapists. Thanks to Tom Bowen, to Ozzy, thanks to Andrew Zopos, thanks to Teot Sallos, I can help people by Bowen Technique, and I can teach you this method. I'm very grateful to all of them. My main teacher is Theo, and I passed my first exam to become a Bowen therapist with Andrew, and the exam to become a Bowen instructor with Ozzy and Elaine. There are many benefits of Bowen therapy. First of all, it balances the autonomic nervous system, which is independent of our will and controls the functioning of internal organs. There are two parts of the autonomic nervous system, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic is to stimulate the body's flight or fight response. It mobilizes for effort. Parasympathetic is to stimulate rest and digestion. It accumulates energy and regenerates. Balance between these two parts is a key for health. Unfortunately, nowadays, most people live in permanent stress and hurry, which means that their sympathetic part dominates and there is no time to regenerate body well. During Bowen treatment, parasympathetic part is activated, which signs are muscle relaxation, slower breathing, sleepiness, and bowel sounds. Bowen moves releases muscle and fascia tensions that improves free flow of fluids like blood and lymph. Arterial blood supplies cells with glucose, oxygen, and necessary enzymes, while venous blood cleans up, removes carbon dioxide and unnecessary metabolic products from cells. And lymph is immunity, kills pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and cancer cells. That's why the flow of fluid in body is a key to maintain health. The more relaxed body, the better posture, mood, and even positive thinking. Fascia is connective tissue, connects all parts of the body. It covers muscles, tendons, organs, nerves, and blood vessels. It holds the body and gives it shape. It's like inner clothes, which can be comfortable or not. Because of fascia, when we do Bowen moves on superficial muscles and fascia, We also have an impact on internal organs. Everybody needs Bowen. It's good for everyone, for babies, adults, elders, pregnant women, sport people. Exceptions are only situations that require urgent hospitalization or surgery. We can help sick people, but Bowen can be a great form of prevention too. The goal can be maintain health, just like in the traditional Chinese medicine. The most popular indications for therapy, for Bowen therapy, are back pain, stress, anxiety, joint problems, asthma, sport injuries, sciatica, temporomandibular syndrome, and temporomandibular joint syndrome, insomnia, colic in babies, headaches, constipation, digestive disorders, and many more. And on this picture, you can see my daughter, Stephanie, who is now 11. And I have been doing Bowen therapy for her since her birth. Bowen can be a support for medicine. In pediatrics, we can help children with colics, frequent infections, anxiety. In gynecology, we can eliminate menstrual pain, reduce ailments connected to endometriosis, and also support fertility. In neurology, we support the treatment process of patients with multiple sclerosis and after strokes. In orthopedics, we can improve regeneration after injuries. In cardiology, we can easily lower blood pressure when the cause of high blood pressure is imbalance of the autonomic nervous system. Bodywork is an important factor in area of psychotherapy because emotions manifest themselves physically in the body. We, Bowen therapists, can cooperate with psychotherapists for the good of clients. Body can heal itself. By Bowen therapy, we can start self-healing processes so that the body returns to homeostasis. I told you about muscle and fascia release, balance of the autonomic nervous system, free flow of fluids. We do Bowen moves across muscle fibers, and that creates vibrations, which relax tissues well. What is interesting? Many points where we do Bowen moves are also acupuncture points. But during Bowen, it is no pain, only relax. So knowledge about acupuncture can be useful, and Bowen is a nice tool. During treatment, we gently roll over soft tissues like muscles, fascia, tendons, or ligaments. Between moves, there are minimum 2 minutes breaks to give body time to react to stimulation. Each session lasts from 15 to 45 minutes. The recommended frequency of treatment is once a week. We can do good Bowen moves through light clothes, so it's not necessary to undress. I want to show you some researches about the Bowen technique. Here you can see the thermal imaging during Bowen treatment by Faith Ferguson. This patient had a neck pain. And this picture is before treatment. And here you can note how intensively body works even after 4-5 days after treatment. It shows that the body needs time to heal, and one session a week is appropriate frequency. Here, case stammers, a nurse, and Bowen therapists took a blood sample and before and after Bowen. As you can see, the changes are just amazing. After Bowen, on the right, cells are more round-shaped and set more harmoniously. Wow. Here you can see how Bowen therapy improves posture. Before Bowen, on the second session, and after treatment. A postural assessment can be a good tool before and after sessions. If you work as a yoga or Pilates teacher, you can combine therapeutic exercises and Bowen therapy to have better results for clients. The best combination to maintain health is a regular physical activity, good diet, sleep hygiene, hardening of the body, mental work, and some manual therapy, like, for example, Bowen Technique. We can observe the best and the fastest results of Bowen in children and animals. So surely it's not about placebo. Children and animals don't think as much as adults. That's why they are more open for treatment. I want to invite you for Bowen training in Vietnam, in Hanoi. Our seminars are mainly practical. First seminar, module 1 and 2, lasts 4 days. Next seminars, module 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and module 7, are organized every 4 months. The whole training to become a Bowen therapist lasts 1 year and consists of 4 seminars, each lasting 4 days. First edition of Bowen Technique training in Vietnam is planned for the spring 2024. Everyone interested can join to gain new skills and help others. We will write the exact date of the course in Vietnam, in Hanoi, in the comment below. To get a Bowen diploma, to graduate the Bowen Therapy Academy of Australia, there are a few requirements. First is to pass a practical and theoretical exam on the Module 7. Students who are not medics are required to complete an anatomy and first aid course. If you need, you can do it before or after an exam. Last requirement is description of 10 cases. I will tell you about it in details on the course. Before you make a decision to join Bowen family, you can try the Bowen technique for yourself in Hanoi with Nadia. Here you have an email address and telephone number of Nadia, so you can make an appointment, get further information, or sign up for our training. It will be my honor to teach you the Bowen technique. Choose the Bowen technique because touch is powerful. Thank you for your attention, and I hope we will meet in Hanoi. Thank you. Bye-bye.